Nach versus zu versus in, Seite 235. Okay, so we've done nach versus zu before. This is a quick review of it. We use nach with cities, countries, states, and home. For example, wir fahren nach Alabama. We're driving to Alabama. So this is a state. We would use the word nach and from it, and when we're going to it, and that would translate to. Wir reisen nach Deutschland. Wir fahren nach Huntsville. Wir gehen nach Hause. We also use home with this. So if I'm going home, I would say ich gehe nach Hause. Okay, zu we use with people. If you're going to a person's house, you would say, for example, du gehst zu Melanie. So in English we say we're going to the person's house. In German we actually say we're going to that person. So du gehst zu Melanie, zu. And once again that means to. Stores with specific names. Now this is where it gets a little bit new. So if you're going to Walmart, you would say wir gehen zu Walmart, or whatever name of the store. Wir gehen zu McDonald's, wir gehen zu Aldi, wir gehen zu Subway, zu. Okay, now this is a little bit new over here, in. When do you use in? Because you may have seen wir gehen in die Buchhandlung. We're going into the bookstore. Yes, it technically translates to into the bookstore. And you may be wondering, well, why can't I just say, ich gehe zur Buchhandlung? You can, but there's a slight difference in meaning. Buildings and places where you go and you're going to go in and spend a little bit more time than usual, usually use the word in. So, for example, a bookstore, a school, church, any type of place like that where you're going to go in and probably sit a while. Museum, movie theater, probably want to use the word in. Now, just to do a quick review of in with you. Remember that if you're going in somewhere, we want to put accusative. This is a two-way preposition. It can go either dative or accusative. If we have motion, that's accusative. So if I'm going into the movie theater, ich gehe in das Kino. Occasionally you may see this contracted to ins. That's okay. You can use either one, whichever makes you happy. The last exception I want to talk about here is, I've got the word Switzerland up here. For some reason, Switzerland is just different. Their language is different, the country is different, and we do not use the word nach with Switzerland. It's for some reason just its own little special case. We use the word in. So if we're traveling to Switzerland, wir reisen in die Schweiz. For some reason we travel into Switzerland. It's just different, so Switzerland's different. Uses in. Okay, if you have any other questions, let me know. Tschüss.